Yeah, but that's no good if no one can join the game, though.
No, I'm now running the Steam version. So I bought the special Oculus Enhancing the Year edition. Also, it doesn't accept any keyboard input unless it's got focus, which is very annoying. So I'm hoping all this is still set up from when we played it before. I assume it is. I guess we'll find out very quickly. I can still see 0 games. Oh no, I can see a bunch of games now. Create online game. Okay, so we'll start nice and...
Oh, shush. Not you, her.
Oh, so this... So I've got the Game of the Year edition on the... that's got all the vehicles, like millions and millions of cars and everything. So I just have the base set of cars. But we'll do this one. This should be nice and easy. Set up the event. Car class current. All identical cars, no. Restrictions. Realistic driving aids, yes. Okay, there should hopefully be a game up. We'll see. Oh, this isn't doing... I don't have full head tracking at the minute. Can anyone see the game?
Nope.
Hold on. Apparently I have managed to get a text file on my screen.
I see one DJ Argas game.
Yeah, yep. Chalka's in. Let's go!
What? No!
Let's go!
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the lead! I'm winning! There we go. So I'm sure some other people join. Both your pings look awful, but can't have everything. And feel free to...
Oh, yeah.
So you should have only be able to choose a car within the same class. So hopefully they're all about the same. I've chosen a BMW.
I'm happy with an M3. It says waiting for 13 more players.
Or I can say, hey, let's go anyway. Oh. Oh.
Oh, oh no. No. Stop. No.
Yeah, I've given a thumbs up. I voted to start the session. I love the way I can't force it. I can't say, no, we're going. When I vote to start the session, I don't get anything... Where's my mouse cursor? Hold on. I just got a dialogue box, a Steam dialogue box pop up into...
Yeah, that's what I got. Huh?
Do you want to friend them? I mean, that's fine, but I'm in VR. I don't see Steam dialogue boxes. Just to check, Mike, you do have a Driving Force Pro, same as me, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Is it? Oh well. I can't have Discord on PC because it strips it out. Oh, what? No, I have to go and set up because nothing works. Why do we not do options?
So after this, I turned down my iPhone. I've already turned it down. It says ear blasting me loud. Nice. Oh my dear God. Options and help. Audio. Master volume 100%. Yep. Okay. Maybe. I love that. Above it, it says medium. And I'm guessing, and I'm not sure, but I'm guessing what you were saying to me is, oh no, my controls aren't working.
Yep, that's correct.
Mine did work, but so I just went into the dial, and I went next on wheels and back on wheels, and that seemed to be okay.
I didn't find audio settings.
Yeah, you have to
accidentally left.
Sharka, can you just check the stream is up, by the way?
What up?
Is the stream up?
Yeah, mine's a Logitech Driving Force Pro.
Yeah, same as mine. Okay, cool.
Except
Stream
it's
up
not.
on YouTube.
Sorry, Shark, what was that?
Stream up.
It is up. Okay, cool. Okay, server should be up too. Malcolm managed to buy a key from... I mean, I've bought a bunch of keys online. I don't know where he bought it from. But I'm sure they have a button marked, this key's already been redeemed.
Why is it not recognising me?
I don't know, but I can hear your server going... Row, 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 row. So do feel free to enable crisp as well. I can't enable crisp because it still goes out on stream regardless. But the little button on Discord that looks like a picture of a waveform. It's really good. It's very clever. It's an AI enabled thing. Did I get the webcam right, by the way, Shark? I think I can just about see it. But it's not lit up blue, so I don't know if it's actually working.
Webcam is showing a chair and
my fingers?
terribly clear.
I can't check, unfortunately. Once I've started VR stream, that's kind of it. I can just about check the chat by doing that.
Oh, it's a headset on the table. Yeah, it's
well, that's way back then. Yes, we might get some randoms because there's no way to password protect it. So we've got Ishmael Lorenzo 26016. Now I can't select. It's bizarre that there doesn't seem an easy way to say password. And hey Ishmael, the game's just called DJ Arcus. Mike, the other question I had for you, what is your favourite colour?
car, blue.
No, not you. You're not Mike. Wait, you I assume your real name is Schalke. Mike is the other one. Yeah, so I tried Dirt Rally in VR earlier. And it assumes because I'm in VR, I need to play a minimum quality, so it looks awful by default. Like super glittery and awful. But it does look and sound good, but yeah, I ain't up for drifting. Wait. Now we have Ishmael Lorenzo 260. You're back again? You just left, dude. Ishmael, have you worked out where your microphone is and stuff?
Trying to figure out the calibration.
Shouldn't need to calibrate it, but your steering wheel will be directly supported in the list. Just pick it. So Mike, about that crisp button. Crisp. That's very loud. Wait, synchro. Wait, are we going? Oh, apparently we're going. Wait, I didn't say go. All right, then I guess I don't get to. I don't get to decide.
It was weird. It says to vote to start.
Yeah,
which means that.
But did you vote to start? Have we just got Ishmael?
I think I went to options, but I failed to do that.
Oh, now I'm really confused. Oh, hi. Jesus, Mike, what are you doing? Mike, what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
What?
Why? It sounds like you're like throwing boxes at the microphone.
I'm not now.
Press the crisp
Let me just
button.
mute.
Crisp.
Do I need to have key bindings on ignition, start engine, headlights, and wipers?
Lights, headlights, yes. So in VR, you haven't got enough contrast to read your dash unless you turn the lights on. So do have it for lights and recenter view. Other than that, you won't need the rest. We're not doing that level of realism. That's one of the options. I can force you that you have to start the engine up. But I have forced on realistic aids, so no driving line. But I haven't forced on internal view because I assume Max will be along at some point.
The game is loading.
Yeah, mine loaded and then it came back out again. I don't know what that was. Out of curiosity, there is something coming up on the screen, right? It's not just black. Because every time I look up, it's black. But that might just because I'm looking. So my screen with the mirror is up there. So when I look up, it's black. So if I look up and angle the camera down, because someone just verify me, I'm not streaming black to the internet here. Because I might be. It's possible.
And how am I supposed to turn on VR for this?
You should have chosen it when you launched it in Steam. It was one of the bottom two options.
Hold on, I can't hear you over the music.
I tried to quit.
You did quit.
I think it was loading too long.
I don't know why it was loading.
Okay, what were you saying?
You should when you ran the game, there were three options. The middle one was Steam VR. Bottom one was Oculus. Top one was Pancake.
I'll have to exit and try it again and see what it does.
Yeah, it'll ask you whether or not you've got a VR headset. But if you've run it directly or some such, or you've turned off the launch. So am I streaming black?
Let me set up my network profile first.
You're streaming desktop.
I'm streaming which desktop? What network profile? What?
There's a game window and...
No, not that. It's me. What are you talking about?
I'm setting up my profile.
What profile?
I don't know. It's a driver network.
Oh, yes,
never mind.
Bollocks to all that. That's if you want to play the super ranked stuff. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's my head. My VR headset has captured my mouse cursor. I want to click on something. I'm gonna have to angle. Welcome to VR, by the way. It's a fucking nightmare. Come on, let go of my mouse cursor.
I'm not seeing VR too much.
And top screen, and minimize that. And oh, why is the Oculus mirror not working? Okay, like I can try streaming that, but I don't really know what that's going to do. So hopefully you should be able to see something on the stream now. I don't know why I had to do that. Like I've got the Oculus mirror running, which should mirror what the Oculus sees. So, Kohaka, do we have a thing now? I assume we do. And I assume Mike has... No, he's joined. He's left. And Esmia, missing, presumed, absent. And welcome, Ishmael Lorenzo, 2606. Again, I'm surprised there are that many Ishmael Lorenzos out there. Yes, I think you'll get a 2D version of what I'm seeing, not an Oculus version. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So this game's been out a while. So I don't know if you can see it. So I'm highlighting that, highlight that, highlight that, highlight that. But if I look here and then look there, it doesn't highlight it. I have to look away and back again. Esmia, what's use your words?
Starting it up.
Hooray! Anything you say is more interesting than me looking around this menu. It's not a very exciting menu. This game actually supports a dedicated server, so I don't quite know how that works or why, but it does support dedicated. It comes with the dedicated server. It's a free dedicated server on Steam, so let's see if they've even done that properly.
There were two subsystems of the bindings that I was not completely sure what they're doing. Gears and some smaller abbreviation. What? I think I figured out Gears is a kind of boost.
KERS, yeah. So KERS is kinetic energy recovery system. As far as I know, is only used in F1 cars. It's a big flywheel.
It's really nice.
Oh, of course. So this is why I don't like playing with randoms. BMW M3, BMW M3, BMW M3, BMW M3, BMW M3, Ford Sierra RS 500 Cosworth. Yeah, well, we'll see you at the finish line.
It's Group A.
It's a very different Group A to a BMW M3. Okay, can we just take... I don't want to play with randoms. Why are we suddenly filling... Why is the server filling up with randoms? Go away. I don't want any of you on here.
There was 12 servers online, so... Might be just lack of any servers.
You know, why are we voting to kick people? That seems a little bit harsh. I just want to go. As the server, I don't feel I should... There we go. The game will be starting soon. Like, as the server, when I hit go, we go. Not, well, we've put your vote forwards. Okay, so fingers crossed the controls work and the sound works. And
12 miles long.
I thought this would be a nice warm-up. I didn't quite realise what it was.
12 miles, 95 turns, just so you know.
Yeah, it'll take about 10 minutes or 15 minutes.
Half an hour.
Yeah, an average of 30 miles. No, it's like 20 miles an hour.
That's if the controls work.
The wind mirrors is awful.
That's a jump start. The race director has given you a drive-through penalty. Box this lap, confirm.
My stick is not responding.
Oh yeah, so if I go across the track,
In order to win a race, you must first start it.
this is true. I will flip you all the amount to have this race. It's just loud. Yeah, shortcut. So, what am I learning? So, this is Project Cross 1, this is an old game, and I'm learning everyone else who plays this sucks. I suck, and I'm not laughing. Like a gear indicator anywhere on my screen.
There is no one.
Let's go. still can't hear. Actually, I think if I press escape, no, the little button's on. I can't remember if music video volume in game. Who would write a game like that? Well, someone who writes a game and now has the audio from outside background. So, Shaq, have you got your steering wheel working?
No.
Well, what's wrong?
No, in previous races was working.
Well, I mean, just pop into it's just a quick practice. Take it over.
On single player.
I don't know how far.
Nothing but just restart the game.
I guess what I'll do is I'll do the same thing. So I'm going to exit. Oh my dear God, that's loud. And I'll turn the volume down a whole bunch more. So hopefully I can hear you guys. Audio. What was it? I'm almost turning the engine down. Oh, I see. I can't drag this load. I have to press down a whole bunch. Right, engine at 75. And then master volume at 20. Oh, then I have a button marked official Spotify music playlist. No, I'm good, thank you. Okay, online. Create online game. I will choose a less silly track. I'll do a shorter one. There we go, 3 miles. And I still can't believe, I'm just going to check, there's no, like, oh, I can set a password, but I'm all right with public, I'm all right. I've got over the fact that there are other people. Right, there we go. We now have I've now created a session. Hopefully my volume is substantially lower. And hopefully everyone's controls work, which are always important, important things. Oh, I can force a single vehicle, call Harker, but it's usually a little bit more interesting as long as they're balanced. It depends what Group A covers, but Group A is pretty much the lowest class of racing, isn't it? I guess. I don't know what this is, Group A. Anyway, Mike and Esmir, so I've got a session up again.
Oh, I need to get out this way.
Yes, yeah. So I've now turned the volume down even further. I can probably hear people.
Exit. Yes.
What's that you say? Quit the session?
Yeah.
All right.
Incidentally, Esmir, did you notice, unless there's an option, did you notice the wing mirrors and the rearview mirrors? They're not stereoscopic. They're awful, aren't they? Like in...
Yeah, they're really bad.
Well, the Live for Speed ones are very good. The only reason they can do it is it's a very simple game graphically. Whereas in this case, it's a bit more of a graphical tour de force. It's also, fairly old. So they didn't let you do it. But I mean, I'm trying desperately to focus on the rear view mirrors because the rear view mirrors are 3 feet away from me. Whereas a real mirror, the game. I don't want the game to start soon. I didn't vote to start the game. Oh, fuck's sake. I really wish people write games properly. Esme, you have 48 seconds to get your ass in here. 40. There we go. Now, I'll say when you start, it resets. Okay, now it's 4 seconds. I don't even know what's going on with this.
It's majority rule.
I like games where there's a ready button for clients and it does nothing. If the server says go, you all go. That's how it should work. I hosted the game, I get to decide when it starts.
The host can start even if not everybody's ready.
That's your problem. You shouldn't join the lobby unless you're ready. There's nothing worse than a 20-player game, 19 people ready, and you're just waiting for the last one to hit ready. And he goes, oh, sorry, I just went to get sent to... now I'm back again. I will vote to start the session again, apparently.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. No, we're back at the main menu.
So,
I don't know.
I'm not.
Well, I am.
I'm still loading.
I'm loading.
Yeah, I'm still loading here.
I think I know what's going to happen, and you'll be back at the main menu in a moment.
No, still not.
David has disconnected.
Why?
We had this earlier, like we were sitting here and it just started and then it came back to the main menu. Is it still loading?
Yeah, I can't do
Still
anything.
loading. Should I try to quit it?
Hang on.
I can't.
Then I have to reject my stick.
Wait. I have just left the session, so hopefully you guys will just get kicked out.
No.
Okay.
If it doesn't treat host specially for voting, why it would for connection?
Yeah. Still loading, by the way.
Okay, I have set the password to the 3-letter password, all lowercase. So we won't get the randoms. I'm just going to blame the fact we had randoms in. Yeah, Tad, the engine was very, very loud. It sounds awesome. If I was playing by myself, I'd have it crank that loud. What I would probably do is I'd have it even louder, but I'd also wear earplugs. That's the way you get the most realistic sound of an actual wearing a helmet on a track sort of feel.
Is anyone else still loading?
Yeah, I think you'll stop loading forever. Yeah, so if you just close it and come back in.
Yeah, I already sold the game. I'm going to turn down the rest of the volume in my game.
That's a good idea.
Because I couldn't hear shit.
So Dirt Rally, I was impressed with the audio of Dirt Rally because the inside of a real race car sounds like a metal box, and all of the inside of those cars sound really good, like big, echoey, horrible metal sounds. I mean, that's how it should sound. But then you want it muffled because you got a helmet on. So I think they did a very good job on that. The engine sounds in this aren't too bad, particularly. All right. So nobody vote. Oh, I do have a button mark start the session now. That button hasn't been there before. I wonder why that button's now there now. Incidentally, when I was in the race, Tad or Kohaka, did you get to see like my head tracking, or was it just like a static VR view? Okay, we have 3. For some reason I have a different logo. I've got a scorpion of mine. Maybe it's just been a bath. Oh, the other thing about Dirt Rally is you put in your keys for what you wanted to do what, and then it goes, you know, press X. But it's about, I don't know, let's say the letters are 1/4 centimetre tall and 10 feet away. So I'm having to move my head forwards to the menus to try and read what button it wants me to press.
Yeah.
They're not the first game I've had to do that. Euro Truck Simulator is atrocious at popping up small menus, and they're fine if you're running at high res, but not fine if they are. This isn't doing head tracking properly, by the way.
Okay, mate, time to focus on those lights. Let's get a clean getaway and defend that pole position.
INC.
My controls are working, but I don't know how to ignite my car.
You don't have to what?
It shut off for some reason. But I'm taking steps, so I'm making progress. Even driving a little.
Oops, sorry. My bad.
I was winning then.
Oh, lap time invalid. Fuck you, game.
Did you take a shortcut over the roundabout?
I ran over some of that debris that y'all left.
That was,
Oh.
yeah. That
And it's like, contact.
Yeah, I like where they still assume I give a shit about my lap time. Like, can you take this corner flat out? No. No. Call that one.
Oh.
It's a right-hand corner there, by the way, not that. It's a bit tailhead happy, this car, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Feel free to turn any assist you want. I've only left kind of the I've left it for realistic assists only, so no driving line, but you do get traction control and stuff. Wait.
Cost about 10 minutes.
The moment though it kicks out, you just let off the accelerator. That's a corner.
I figured it out. The mirror, it's not that the mirror isn't stereoscopic, it's that you have to focus on it.
Yeah, but it's because it's not stereoscopic. That's why it looks so weird. It's flat. It's a texture. My car just jerked off and crashed. Oh, I think I finished, but for some reason, yeah, that's what happened to me. The moment it finished, it just crashed me out of the way. Was that you or the AI parking you there?
That was the AI.
Your car's going.
Wow, that is absolutely horrible.
Oh, yes. Okay, so Schalke, how are we doing with your steering wheel, joystick?
Controls are working. I put myself into a pretty hardcore position, using clutch and everything.
You won it by a mile. Great driving.
Right. So I don't think. I mean, what you're supposed to do in this game is sit here like a sad act and set up a whole race weekend. And quite frankly, screw that shit. So I've got again in VR. I have the names of the tracks down here. When I'm looking at them, I can't. So I have to go look here. No, look there. No, look there. No. It's really poor. There are some fantastic kart tracks, but I was going to wait till Max turned up for that one.
I guess we need to exit this?
Yes, yeah. I can sit here and I can set up a... let's do the Nürburgring Mullenbach, which is a short track, and we will go in... select car, road... oh no, Esmia hates Ford, so let's not go in Ford.
I hate what?
Fords.
What do you mean?
Ford cars, they make cars.
Oh.
Oh, what's that horrible noise?
I don't like owning them.
Okay, there is a game up.
I don't agree with their engineering decisions. There we go.
So how you make a car wrong?
How do I make a car wrong? Well, the Ford Pinto would probably be a classic example of that. The server is up, yeah. Mike's in. Event length laps.
Ooh, BMW 1 Series. Ooh.
No, we should be in the Evo. Oh, I don't think you can choose that. It won't let you. It'll.
Did you set a password?
I did, but you're in it. You're in it.
Interesting. It didn't ask for one.
Yeah, I think it's just recorded it. I'm curious. The car class should have been set to current. Oh my god! I have to keep going back. What am I in? Am I in a C1? I don't know. C1. Right, you should all have to choose a road C1. I don't think we can go until you do choose one. Now it says waiting for 4 more players, and I can't click on.
I don't even know how to. Yeah, I don't even know how to change my car.
Look left. You've got 4 boxes. One of them lists your current car. I might just be able to choose.
Oh, I see. I just need to use my mouse because I don't know what the fuck button to use.
It's X. It's the bottom button, X or A, but you use your face to look at stuff.
Fucking hate that.
There we go. Opponents all identical cars. Oh, what? Well, I guess there isn't a. So, well, if we all hit go, I can't click on start the session because that's not a button anymore. Because. Oh,
Team block vote.
Oh, never mind. I can click on start the session. It just doesn't say anything. Apart from that, the number just starts counting down from 4.
This is a mile long.
It is a mile long and has 8 times. I'm not sure how many laps I chose.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's very foggy. Wow.
Right. So I need to
ground here
recenter.
off the lights. Keep it clean. Keep your wits about you.
Coming through.
What the? I have to recenter.
There's an option to recenter at the beginning of each race.
God, that's a long corner.
Oh, it didn't give it to me.
I've just set up a key to recenter the view though.
Oh!
What sort of corner is that?
I guess I can't recenter it. All right then.
There's no default key for that if you didn't decide one. I'm some weird reason.
I exited. I can't play looking to my left.
Yeah, no, I assign an easy button. For some reason, I think it's showing me Mike's ping over his head, and I don't know why I care about his ping right now. What an insane track.
Oh dear.
This thing breaks like your Civic.
What Civic? I haven't got a Civic.
Just as well, really.
Oh dear.
I have to go to nearly full lock to get around this corner.
Yeah, too many corners for me to remember this.
38.
In close succession.
Round the corner we go. There we go. Wow, the brakes in this utterly suck. For some reason I have no head tracking, but I don't know what that's about. Never mind. Very soon I won't interrupt this headset anymore. I'll have a new headset. None of these issues.
Oh dear.
That might even be a first gear corner over there, actually. But on the flip side, Esme, I don't know if you noticed that the windscreen actually reflects the cockpit. It's beautiful, really, really nicely done.
That's the fastest lap of the race. Great lap.
You haven't overtaken me by lap yet.
No, but I'm surprised given how short it is. Every single time I've messed up this first corner, literally every one, I'm going to brake super early this time.
Your lap times are a little bit inconsistent. Stay sharp. See if you can put in some strong laps now. Line them up. You can do it.
The guy's complaining my lap times are inconsistent. Well, that needs me all over, I'm afraid, sir. Box 6 going to get better at being consistent just for project cars. I've never seen such a ridiculous corner in my entire life, that's awesome. AI driver, that record will not be recorded. The first thing my AI driver did was turn my headlights off. Like first thing off. It's not very nice being driven around in VR, by the way. Also, this car has chrome door mirrors. It's a bit weird because they're reflecting the outside, and I don't have any.
Nicely done. A podium finish. Well deserved. Great job, bud.
Up for a challenge, invite your friends round to try completing a 24-hour race in real time. Why not stream it? Because
Oh God.
I'm not 16. Might be the first reason. I'm just curious if there's any VR settings for virtual reality, hide crowds, recenter on boot, yes. Recent restart, no. World movement, 100%. Yeah, that's really strange. I've an option like world.
So,
I will create another.
do we need to go back to the lobby again then?
Yes. I mean, I can set up a whole race weekend and we can practice and qualify and do 3 sessions, but that means we're on the same track for about 4 hours. I'm just looking through the tracks a sec. I can't remember which one I've done Silverstone, but I can't remember which one it was. I think I did the Silverstone National. I can't tell because it's really small and it's not letting me move my head for reasons that I haven't worked out. And this dialogue box is awful in VR to choose your car.
Length, long or short? I wonder how long is long.
This dialogue box is awful. I don't really have words to describe how atrocious this dialogue box is that I am seeing right now. Okay, I will, there we go. We'll be in the Ginettas, which I hate with a passion. For reasons that I'm not going into right now. Oh, bugger, Penfold. Did I forget to change it back from squadrons? Oh well, maybe we'll get some random views.
No, I'm seeing it on YouTube as listing as Project Cars.
No, on Twitch. I think the game is marked as squadrons. But Penfold, you're quite correct. This isn't squadrons. There's always one, every time. This isn't weapons of mass destruction. No, it's not. Just waiting for Izmir.
I'm not seeing it listed. What's it listed as?
DJ Arcus, I think. Everybody else can see it.
Oh, now it's showing up. I kept refreshing it, and there we go. Still no password. I swear we had a random last time.
We did have a random last time. I don't think it remembers the fact I asked it for a password. Yeah, so the start the session button isn't consistent whether or not it's there. Anyway, this sounds like an easy track because this is very American. Straight lines, corner, straight line. So hopefully you'll cope all right with that. And remember, lights off.
That's hilarious. Very American, and yet I'm on the right-hand side of the vehicle.
It's a Ginetta. And it's a British company in this game, so... That was a terrible start. Let the clutch up slower next time.
I cannot see my left mirror through my headrest.
Yeah, I can, but I have to... Oopsie, corner. Expected runoff there. Now, is it the first right or the second right here? I'm guessing the second.
Whoa! Tank slapper.
Oh, it's all going on behind me. And he shoots into the lead. Here's the blue car who's right behind me then.
That would be me.
Let's go faster, let's go faster. Because I've never done this track before, so I have no idea whether that's a 50 mile an hour or a 100 mile an hour. It's extremely hard to prejudge. There's a left-hander on the blind crest after the bridge, by the way. So I'll warn you on that one now.
No, my problem was that I shifted down too soon. And so immediately lost traction.
Well, at least damage is lost. You can't pull out the car like in Lift the Speed. Johnsonville.
Sausage.
This is an interesting corner. Oh my goodness me. That's a very fast corner, that one I just went round. This looks like it's fast, but it might not be. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, no, it is. It is fast. Where Max is tonight. How was your joystick there, Shalka?
I just got collided with.
Well, that's just Mike being a terrible driver. He does that in reality too. Whoops.
Come on, I did not shift down too soon on that one.
Wow, apparently you did.
Great first lap. Let's consolidate that lead.
This game shows you when you go red line.
This car does. You mean the little box above the steering wheel that shows you when to change?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because this car's got that. I've never played a racing game where you can actually customise that. Like you could pick a Ford Focus and put a gear indicator and a little red little shift box on top.
There are floating UI elements for pancake players.
I can turn those on and off, but they're rather distracting. Turn too many on. Tenfold, could you run any place squadrons? Or are you okay watching me drive very badly in a race car? Overseas quite a lot, isn't it? Oh,
It is.
They're catching me up. I've been taking it carefully and I've been caught up. Who's the red and white one behind me then?
Me. Bit of pressure and he's off.
Got the speed of the corner on, so I can follow you now. Okay, that last corner is very fast. Just doesn't feel like you can get it very quickly. What's about this one? Yeah, pretty much full speed comparable as that. I seem to have caught you up somehow.
There was a wall. I just wanted to have a much closer look at it.
How was the wall texture good? Was it worth having a look at?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, best one I've seen so far.
That's good to know. I've actually had a look at quite a lot of wall textures so far.
Yeah.
Really,
they're nice.
It's me as the master at looking at the floor texture by just putting the car upside down. Especially in the seats, going, this is a really good texture place.
Yep, true.
We might not be any good at race games, but we have fun doing it. I'd say when's the breaking point for this corner out? The answer is a bit further back than I put my foot down the brake. Should I change up when all the yellow lights are lit up then?
On what?
I don't really. I mean, it's telling me I'm quite high red. I don't know when the optimal change up will be.
I just go by how it sounds.
Got you what? Ah! Oh, but you go by sounds. Yeah, but I'm trying to eke out everything I can. It's not.
Well, I've noticed I get better shift when I shift somewhere around 6,500 RPM. God, I fucking hate that corner.
Let's go faster. Let's go faster. Yeah, I let off then. Panic. It's alright for you, like you're in 2D. You don't have any sense of fear or trepidation. It's going to hurt. Whereas in VR, it's going to hurt.
You keep saying this word, and it's not really quite reflecting with what I'm experiencing here.
No, I think it's going to hurt. It doesn't actually hurt, but my brain says it's going to.
You say this word hurt, I'm thinking more of the word fun.
No, if you hit the wall,
it's going to be fun.
It's not going to be fun. No, and hitting the wall 140, 100 miles an hour, it would not be fun.
You have to realize I used to jump out of planes for a living.
Yeah, but you try and land it as slow as you can. I'm pretty sure that's one of the things you do.
No, actually, you try to get to the ground as fast as you can.
And then slow down right before you hit the ground.
Fair enough.
Because it's very easy to jump.
But that's what a parachute landing is for.
Oh yeah, but it's very easy.
You learn how to land and not hurt yourself.
Oh yeah, but it's very easy to jump out of a plane and hit the ground as fast as possible. Anyone can do that. That requires 0 skills. Yeah, I'm playing Live for Speed. This game's a bit more forgiving on saving it when you spin out, so I am massively overcompensating. Live for Speed is not forgiving.
Feels like it's been out easier. It might be just the cars.
No, this game is a lot more arcadey than Live for Speed. Live for Speed is as realistic as it gets, pretty much. This is... I mean, it calls itself a sim racer. It's cool, you know, but it's only sim as if you compare it to, you know, like Race Driver Grid or something. It's not actually very simmy, is it? Oh, it's when this car catches. I'm trying to say that, and it catches, it all goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, it feels like I can save it through a drift or something, and then it catches and goes all horribly wrong and sideways.
Yes.
Sideways in the other direction.
Yeah, you've got this, Mike. I know where I'm catching up now. But there are 2 cars.
But I swear, it keeps feeling like I can save it.
You probably can if with a bit of practice. But there are 2 cars on this game that are absolutely awesome, and that is the turbocharged Lotus and the 700cc kart, which are an extremely different driving experience to what we've got here. It's quite a low-end sports car, or low-end race car, I guess, to be fair.
I want to drive with that one car, that amazing one in Dirt 2. Oh my god.
Oh, the what are they called? What a bug. Swapper. I know the one you mean. The motorbike engine.
No,
ATV off-road thing.
it's like practically a dragster.
Oh, it's the one I had unlocked. It's I've seen them. They're motorbike engine off-road 4x4s. They're tiny.
I feel like I can just about remember the name of it, but no, it's not happened. I just remember watching all the replays and seeing people they're all using that for all the records. That fucking thing just goes.
I can't tell you the name of it because I played the game in VR and none of the text is readable.
I'm sorry, in Dirt 2?
Yeah. It's all teeny tiny.
In VR.
In VR. Remember, I'm on a base Oculus Rift on the CV1. It's not a high resolution headset. This is the target. This is the most popular headset out there, I believe. This is the one you target for. It's also one of the first generation ones too. Well, this is the 3rd gen headset technically, but the first properly commercially available big one.
Wish I could find my old save for Dirt 2. I know how to get it to sign into games for Windows Live, despite the servers supposedly being gone.
That's all patched away now.
Did they actually patch it though?
Yeah, it just goes sign in, yeah, done, rather than actually doing anything.
Because the last time that I tried to play it, I had to go and find some weird install workaround to get it to actually install games for Windows Live.
I didn't crash. I like the way the sun strip is actually semi-transparent. That's really nicely done. So the lead graphics guy on this is the same guy who now does No Man's Sky. Lovely though, good Griff, who is an extremely fun man, and did a fantastic job on the graphics of this. Continue a fantastic job on No Man's Sky.
Yeah, the mirrors in this one are really shit.
Yeah, there might be an option for it, I have to say. I mean, Need for Speed has an option for 2D or 3D mirrors, but 3D mirrors in this case means re-rendering the scene 6 times. But they're horrible. I mean, I'm getting a bit better at them. The Need for Speed ones are fantastic, and in Need for Speed, you can even see your own helmet. If you look inside the rearview mirror, you see your own face looking back at it, which is a wonderful. Well, this seems like a very, very long race. Then it says auto driver, lap records will not be recorded. Okay, dude, your auto drive should not be setting any lap records.
Yeah, but if the player is pretty bad, but you want the auto drive to look good.
But I don't think the auto drive will do a whole lap. I mean, I guess if I'm more than a lap ahead of somebody else, it will. I still don't know why I'm not getting any head tracking. I've got position tracking, but not... Sorry, I've got rotation tracking, but not position. If I look forwards or backwards, my head doesn't move. The car doesn't with me. I don't know why.
There were a lot of buttons for car seat.
Yeah, that's for actually moving the actual seat forward and backwards. Well, I can move my head to the right place then instead. The gear change down noise on this sounds like a small explosion in a tin can.
God.
That's a podium finish. Lovely job. Nice driving.
Hey, I'm on the podium. Oh wow, 15 minutes. That was much longer than I had expected. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit more as it's still a struggle. Really, what needs to happen is you guys need to shout. So it's like you're really on a real track. Right, 60%. I'm just going to extremely briefly check options, visuals. Wow, performance. Reflections. Now, I don't think that means... Oh, enhanced mirror. Yes. Let's see what that does, shall we? Track detail. Just check there's no other.
So visuals?
Visuals, performance. Please restart the game. You know what? I'm not going to.
Oh, where? Shit.
Okay, online. Create online game. Now, which one of these is the kart track? What's it called? I'm sure it's near the top somewhere. Well, it's not. I'm not at M. Oh no, where? Don't tell me it's not in here. Mike, you played this? Any idea? Oh, is it Watkins Glen? No, that's a long track.
No, I don't think that's.
Then there's a button on the right. Browse full. Okay, let's try again. Monza is your Bathurst. Bathurst is a bonkers track in a fast car. Really, really bonkers. There are a bunch of kart tracks in this game. I know there are. I've done them, and they're short and they're designed for karts. And I can't see them. There we could possibly do the Oschersleben Sea, which is a very short track. So that's very good for a kart. Well, we'll do Oschersleben Sea. Now I need to work out how to navigate this horrible mouse menu. Select car. Kart. Okay. Schalke. Scream if you want to go faster. Not literally, please. So these ones are awesome. So we have two karts. We've got two karts.
Oh, nice.
We have ones with aero and ones without aero. So we're going to do the ones with some aero. So these are batshit. Now, you probably won't get the full batshitness of these because you're not in VR. But for Esmir and I, this is kind of like being strapped to a rocket engine on a skateboard. And it's awesome.
I love it.
So in karts, you can really throw them in. They'll kick out, but you can save it. Like they're not like a car with a lot of weight to try and recover. You can recover like that if you're good enough, which I'm not. There we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's that little short track, not the long one. But they're karts, so we're doing 8 turns and, I don't know, 20,000 laps? No laps?
Better not be.
Okay, let's get a nice big start. Control the wheels.
Yeah, Miss Mia, look at the engine to your right. Oh my goodness me, this is...
Oh no!
What?
This is very fast!
My stick stopped responding.
Oh. I wonder why you didn't move. Oh my god. That's a corner. Thank you.
No problem, anytime.
This is mental.
Wait. I say, anything in 2D.
Fuck you and your warnings.
It's so much more than 3D. Did you cut the track? Did you cut the corner?
It's not like I had a choice.
Well, you did. That's not quite what I had in mind, sorry. Oh, there's no wing mirrors. Oh, damn. I was like looking around for the wing mirrors. Shout out of curiosity, can you rejoin the session at all? Then I could just say restart session.
That's hilarious that I got keyed in with being told that's the fastest race of the lap. Good lap. And that was when I was spun out.
Well, maybe the rest of it was just really good. I'm not sure how we're supposed to take that hairpin, but not like that. Oh, drifted the car around it. Shaq, do you know why it's stopping working? It's not like a silly thing, like a loose cable or a USB disconnect. Are you using the joystick to navigate the menus?
Yes.
No. So it just starts the race and goes, no.
You made it into the top 3.
Oh, I do not like that finish line. I'm sitting there fighting the force feedback, and then all of a sudden it cuts out like as if it broke.
Yeah, I was in the top 3 then. Not bad, not bad. I will create that again. Hopefully Schalke's technology helps. Yeah, so Esmia, when you get a chance at the beginning of the race, if you look to your right, you can see the engine right there. It's a little 2-cylinder. It's beautiful the way they've done it.
Oh, okay.
I still don't know why I've got no head tracking. That's just odd. Man, these karts are just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Partly because you're so close to the ground. I mean, you're doing 90 miles an hour and you're only a few feet off the ground. You know, a few feet or a few inches off the ground. But this is these are an excellent example, Shaq, of what I was saying. If you touch the brakes, even more so on these, you'll come off. If you just let off the accelerator and just steer, most of the time you make it around the corner. Don't steer, don't brake. Sorry, don't accelerate, don't brake, just steer. Oh! I thought I got the light then. This is an extremely sharp hairpin. Oh, I want a wing mirror. This isn't fair. I keep trying to see if there's anyone
Solid
behind me.
opening lap there. Nice work.
I can hear someone, but I don't know how close they are.
Wow!
Slippery chevrons.
Oh yeah, these are slicks, so don't hit the rumble strip or the gravel. Right, I think someone's in trouble. So, Esmia, is your steering wheel a direct drive one, so you don't have the when you steer hard?
No, I get that grinding. Mine's geared. But it's not as loud as yours.
No, well mine's 14 years old, 15 years old. And 16 actually, 2004 I think it came out.
Seems to be that's like everybody's grief with the steering wheel is, oh, it's not direct drive. Yeah, well, it's also $1,000 cheaper.
So Mike linked me a website on better pedals. So you can get proper pedals with vibration, with non-linear progression and all sorts of stuff. And they consider the entry pedal to be anything less than £350. And then they reckon intermediary pedals go up to £570. I'm like, who the fuck spends 600 quid on pedals? That means they're mega serious about it. And at the top end, the most expensive pedals they recommend are £2,700. Right? The motion platform I'm thinking about getting is only £100 more than their pedals they're recommending.
Good God, what the hell? I could just rig something out of an actual car.
No, these are all professional race grade pedals with actuators. Man, it's got like an oil reservoir and everything.
Like I said, I could just rig something out of actual fucking car parts.
Oh, yeah, but
that would be cheaper.
It's the feedback, so the game will actually control feedback to the pedals. It's not just the feel; it's all the feedback. They look great.
It's called Arduino.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more complicated than that. But I said they're very good. But you'd have to. I can't imagine anyone is that serious into their racing setup to spend me £3,000 on pedals.
I'll tell you who would do that. My brother.
Well, this is so Gabari. Are you sure this isn't Star Wars Squadrons? I thought this was. Oh, well. My mistake, sorry. So, Schalke, have you learned the art of not pressing your foot flat to the floor all the time then? You know, of feathering the accelerator. It's not all about all the press, yeah?
Getting here. The clutch is confusing me more than I thought it would.
Wait, oh, God, you turned the clutch? Good lord. I've got, wow, is that your steering wheel? Locking and unlocking when you tab in and out the game?
It is.
What the hell is that noise in the background?
What, mine? His?
The kind of noise. It's like you were saying.
That's the steering wheel locking and unlocking.
Bloody hell.
Is it the, yeah, so.
It's fucking bad. This game does crazy shit with the steering wheels.
Did you
Adam, I was watching you playing for a bit, and I love the fact I was in VR. That's so cool. The fact you can, you know, the whole like look around the corner, look where you want to go. It's like,
yeah.
so cool. You can do that in VR.
It's so nice.
Did you manage to get a key?
Nah.
I assume, by the way, Matthew,
No.
there's a button marked "fuck you." That key's already been used.
It literally comes up saying
The key's been
this
used.
key's assigned to a different account.
Yeah, so you can just go. No, I don't think so, and get your money back.
I don't think there is on CD keys. I couldn't see one.
I mean, I've used G2A because they're fine.
It's fucked up that happened.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. I sent them a support email about it.
I mean, honestly,
yeah.
at £1.65, you could buy 10 copies and still have saved money.
Yeah.
I might have an extra on Humble Bundle. I'll have to look after this lap or this race.
Right.
The thing is,
So-
I double checked. I killed my Steam. I reloaded it just to make sure I hadn't like actually done it and then gone through. But yeah,
Okay, Schalke, do you see the dial on the right?
I'm gonna play some Squadrons while I wait anyway.
See the dial on the right, Schalke? That's your boost. When that gets above 9 o'clock, you have power. Keep that dial below 9 o'clock, you don't have power. I hope I've been clear on that. So that's your turbo pressure. See the dial on your right? The dial on your right is turbo pressure.
I was doing fine.
The left-hand side is bar. So at 9 o'clock, that's 3.5 bar. That's triple what my car's boost is. When that dial goes up, that needle goes up, the car has power. Before then, the car does not have power. This is one of the fastest Formula 1 cars ever made. Don't accelerate hard. Keep your revs low until the back's straight, then open it up. Well, that happens. So I keep my revs very low.
What?
Yeah, I was doing fine until I tried to go around Schalke.
This one's about just...
I was disconnected.
What? Oh. So at full boost, at peak revs, this car I think is 930 brake horsepower. And what boggles my mind, I just drove these. I'm not even like...
You didn't kick me.
I did not, I wouldn't even know how. At least this one's got wing mirrors. So I can't tell if enhanced mirrors they're any better because it's the wrong type of car. But yeah, this straight back here is bonkers.
They look better to me.
I think they're better. I can't tell though.
I can't fucking tell.
Not in this car. This is very, very fast and I've run out of gears. Alright, that's supposed to be gone. Whoopsie. So the back straight on this track is... Whoa! It's very fast. I love it. This is all accurate, by the way, with accurate banners and accurate adverts. And then they just suck some extra, like, NVIDIA banners around because also the game was sponsored by NVIDIA. almighty, this car is bonkers.
So how is it? It looks pretty good.
What, the game?
As a game? Yeah.
No, I've had Project Cars for years. It's not a sim game. It purports as a sim game, but it's really simmy. It's not Need for Speed, but it's a good game. Loads of cars. It's a British company. Loads of British cars. Loads of British tracks. But as I was saying, in this car, you can see it on the stream. I've got on the right hand side. I've got my turbo needle there, and this is the first game I've ever driven where the turbo works. So I have no power to get to this point. Put my foot down, it's fine. Put my foot down, it's fine. Get it into the power band, put my foot down, it is not fine. It is insane. It actually has a proper turbo response curve, and even games I've worked on didn't have that.
Oh my god, Adam, I just thought about playing like a MotoGP game in VR.
No. I don't think they're happening. No. Yeah.
that would screw with your mind.
I assume this is in kilometres an hour. I'm doing 270, 290, 300, 310. And I think this corner is full speed. Yep, but this one's not. So the first corner at the end of the straight, the gentle right-hander is a full speed corner. But yeah, this car has way more power than it has traction, and it boggles my mind that people would race these. But yeah, this game is full of Aston Martins and Lotuses and Jaguars and all sorts Lotai, I guess, yes, all sorts of British cars and tons of British tracks, including the vast majority of the tracks I ever drive on. So this is where I practice driving on tracks before I actually go out and drive on them in reality. Excuse me. Oh, I put it into first and nothing happened. Just revved.
That's how low that gear is.
Pretty much half this track is gently pussyfooting around all the corners, and then the back straight is just insanity. It's so Australian, I love it. Yeah, I realise it's hard to look at it, but say if you can keep half an eye on that turbo boost gauge, that will give you a good indication about when the car is about to break away from you. Come on, Mike, I could get out and run faster than this. You're doing the same as I, just coasting down these S-beds. I'm not even going to put the accelerator, right, yeah. Just coasting. And then that's where the fun begins. Oh, no! Oh, oh, God! I was going in a straight line, I put my foot down, the car lost it.
The car lost it?
The car lost it.
Okay.
Okay, the full speed corner, it's quite fast this one, isn't it? I should have used you as the brake, oh well. No! So theoretically then, this has enough power, we could drift this car. How does that even work? What is physics?
No!
Oh, you didn't put your foot all the way down, did you? You don't want to do that.
No, halfway.
Oh. Now, if you drove a turbocharged car like me, you'd understand these little foibles. To be fair, this car can actually corner up way faster than I dare.
And then there's me just taking it nice. I love this.
You're leading by 7 seconds. We're in a good place. Keep it up.
As soon as you hear the turbo whistle get loud, I think you've got the accelerator.
Oh god, no. That's where I perform better.
Who would have raced this car, Mike? Any idea?
I'm not sure now.
I think it was. Was it a 98 or 89? 88, sorry, 86.
Oh, Senna. Oh.
Because the real car was in the John Player Special colours, which they aren't allowed to put into modern computer games.
No.
I love the idea of car where there is more power on tap than you can actually use. Like, more than the tyres will take. You have to wait till doing 100 miles an hour before you can use all that power. Whereas most time I'm just wishing the car had more power. This one I'm kind of wishing...
It's all about throttle control.
Yeah, well I have that off and on, that's fine. It's the grip I want. What do you mean there are middle sections with throttle? I don't want to hear this blasphemy.
You're on the final lap.
Contact, lap time invalidated. Well, okay, but I did just hit a wall quite hard. I don't think it's going to improve my lap times, is it?
How does one join you?
Hello! How are you?
I'm okay.
I say your hair quiet, this car's a bit loud. Yeah, I need to go back to a slower car or I'm going to just dribble vomit all the way down my chin. Max, I mean, while you wait for it to finish, I would just do I think it's called a quick race or a quick weekend or something like that. Quick practice.
Quick race weekend?
No, the one to the right of that. Free practice. Make sure your controls work and you're happy with them.
Righto.
Because Shark has been having weird issues. So I spun and Mike didn't catch me up. But I think it will just work. You should just get the standard Xbox controls, and this was a console game as well.
Okay.
You have the 10 second
I feel like
lead
they've
over
patched squadrons
Q2. Great
because
job.
when
Focus on your lap time, no mistake.
I was like load in now, the U-wing wings actually come out. Yeah.
They were coming out after it, but you can hear the S-Foils. Obviously in VR you can look around.
And you can see them now in the U-wing.
Has anything else happened? Has there been any patch notes?
I'm not sure if they have patched it. I haven't seen a download, but I'm wondering if I have.
Cheating has been eliminated. No! Bugger! Double bugger! I spun out like 100 yards from the finish line. Oh, there's some coming up behind me. Woof!
Imagine starting the race and your position is backwards. And everybody else is facing forwards.
That's going to make it a little bit harder for you.
I'm still at the top of the course.
What, on your first lap?
Oh yes.
The AI
First lap.
The AI driver is really good. Like, way better than I am. I would like... There we go. You're on your last lap, Esmea. Weather forecast, clear. Okay, retire to pit box. I will be able to spectate. Alright then.
The
Oh,
remainder
good, that's
of the
much fun.
session will now be simulated in real time.
Oh, good, okay.
An AI driver will control your car during...
Yeah, stop talking then. Spectate. Ah, there we go.
That's a podium finish. Lovely job. Nice driving.
Okay, I'll choose something.
Took me long enough, but at least I finished.
I mean, that's probably the track I've played the most, just 'cause I really like that back straight, because it is just ridiculous. Right, so Max says we're going to choose something a little easier than a 900 horsepower car with a 0 to 60 of 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
3. That's well, that's nearly as fast as my bike.
That's like bare minimum for most supercars these days.
No.
Oh yeah.
3 is still 3 isn't the expensive hypercars. Yeah, supercars. No. Remember, this was a car from the mid 80s.
Okay, fair enough.
Started it already.
There we go. I'll do the Audi. Wait, that's what? No, not LMP cars. I want something easy. I'm really confused why it's... I just want all the cars. Stop trying to give me some weird ass select car. Oh, I have to go to road and then...
Clearly we're going to be driving Le Mans.
Now, there we go. Mercedes A-Class.
In the prototype category.
Right. And on that note, I should be leaving.
Ah, well, thank you for joining us.
Somehow. Oh, thank you for having me. I'll do it.
Max, I'm guessing you don't know any tracks.
Silverstone.
You know Silverstone? Let's see. Which one?
I think it's the short track.
Is that the Stowe? Or I think Stowe's one.
Stone.
Stowe. Okay, cool. Let's do Stowe.
It's not the one the motorbikes go around, put that way.
Oh, I think that's the one. I think the one I did was the one the motorbikes go around. Anyway, there should be a game up now just called DJ Arcus with no password, or maybe there is a password. I don't know. And we are driving
Jarkus.
Mercedes. Yeah, for some reason my head tracking's not working. It's really odd. Yeah, it's something we should think about. Like games that are good that we never bothered buying, that we can just buy really cheap keys for. Because I think we only paid a couple of quid for Mud Runner as well. And it's Dr. Realism. Max, you are allowed to turn on ABS, stability control, and traction control. I've allowed those.
Yeah,
on.
it says they're on. Yeah, it says. How do I know if they're turned on? If I've turned them on.
I don't know.
Okay.
Then you all need to hit ready, or some need to hit ready, or
Where is the ready button?
it's the big, it's the big thing that says vote to start session.
All right.
It's not very obvious. Sometimes I can skip past, and sometimes I can't. There we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. We also have no damage, no mechanical failures. Yes, I've been on Silverstone in real life on a motorbike, and it is... well, as you'll see, there's no room for error. There is no runoff. It's just... So this feels like a much more laid-back car. Lights on. And we're all in a silver car. Oh wow, Esmea, look at the dash, it's in 3D. Like the needles are... Oh my god, there's cones. The needles are actually this side of the numbers. That's really cool.
I've been disconnected.
Oh. That's... What? the track I've done, I'll tell you that. Can you rejoin then, or should I just restart?
Say again?
Can you rejoin? Should I just restart?
I don't think I can rejoin.
Right, am I on the list? I'd hope that it reserved your place.
No, you're not on the list.
Okay. I will. Oh, I'm now back to the lobby. You see. Okay, that's really nice. Like, I don't mind you getting disconnected, meaning that happens, but let me given that we're playing a cooperative friendly game, you're not a bunch of like PvP randoms. Give you like, I don't know, 10-second timeout. Huge timeout. Not just it's a bit.
Right.
I don't have any options for that. Rolling
New
stop.
game coming up?
Yes, it's up now. Just saying, there's no options for anything like that.
If you're losing packets, no amount of timeout's going to help you.
No, if you're losing some packets...
It just means you have to wait longer.
Well, no, if you're losing some packets, it's okay. There is a button marked UDP, which I haven't ticked. So if it happens again, I will tick the button marked UDP, because it might be running over TCP, not UDP. I don't know why it's even giving me the option for that.
Wow, why would they do that?
Because it is to be fair, there are no surprises. It's just a stream of data, so it kind of makes sense. Max, you will need to rejoin.
Winner!
We all left.
Yeah, I won.
That's not how it works.
Yes, it is. You retire from the session, I win.
Well done on your...
So it didn't tell me anyone to quit.
It does. It's in little tiny corners in the left.
Yeah.
Little tiny corners in the left. Little tiny letters in the left-hand corner.
But to me, you guys have all got really terrible ping.
Yeah, I've got red ping all over. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm just used to it.
Is this sort of set, like hosted in a server somewhere in America or somewhere
Yes.
mad?
It's hosted
somewhere-
on my PC. There is a dedicated server option though.
Green.
This first corner is pretty bonkers though. Trucks all over there. This might be quite a good one for carts, actually. Wait, Mike didn't tell me his favourite colour. I specifically asked him to tell me his favourite colour and he didn't. What is he hiding? Maybe it's puce. Okay, so who's just behind me then?
Solid first lap there, mate.
Me.
Keep focused. Let's string together some fast ones.
Did it again. That's what I did on the last lap too. I don't know how much I'm allowed to cut those corners where it doesn't count, by the way, because I could just go...
It made me count.
Yeah, no,
I
yeah.
was cut for speed,
I cut quite a lot of corner
for
there.
cutting.
I cut quite a lot. I think as long as you don't take both wheels off the tarmac, it's alright.
You're welcome, I helped you correct.
Thank you.
So I mentioned that Mike linked me an article about recommending pedals. So the cheapest pedals they would recommend were 170 quid. The ones they suggest you get are 570 quid, and the ones that they think are awesome are £2,700. But to give you an idea what sort of article, the previous article was, should I wear real racing gloves when I am playing my game in the sim? And basically this article is quite long and involved, more or less summed up as, well, you can, but it gets very sweaty inside the gloves. But they recommend proper racing gloves, proper fire retardant E-rated gloves worth hundreds of pounds that you could use in an actual race, a proper honest to God GT class or Formula race, when you're sitting at home on your PlayStation. Right, first
Well, clearly because your PC's about to catch fire.
Well, I think the closest I would go is BMX gloves, which I might actually get some if I'm playing more Squadrons, because I've still got pain in my hands from just resting too hard.
Strong pace. Great job.
So I dug out an amplifier. I have a USB sound card, and I bought a cheap bass transducer. So hopefully that all arrives, and I will spend a little bit of time setting that up with the free version of SimTools, which I might buy because the guy seems a lot nicer. But it's fascinating that they are looking at putting support without the developers' help into Squadrons and SnowRunner. So what they look at the code, they find the bits of the code that hold the physics values, that trigger the sound effect, and then hook up events to that. Which I would really enjoy doing for a living. I find that
Lovely
really
driving
useful.
out there. That's great pace. We're building a good, clean gap to second place now. Keep up the good work.
Why is there a tyre in the middle of the road? Did someone lose that, or just put it there?
So, apparently I somehow hit a button while turning, and it put me in a menu blocking my entire view, and I couldn't see what the fuck I was doing, where the fuck I was going, until I went over to my keyboard and hit escape.
Women drivers, I don't know. Oh, that would have been even funnier if I hadn't immediately lost control of the car. Yeah, on this game I have actually not bound very much. I hit escape for the, I think my start button is way out the way. I'd have to be flailing at it. And I've got triangle or triangle Y for you as my reception.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to unbound that one.
That's mad. So I'm playing Squadrons, right? I left the game because I was playing as Fleet Battle ranked 1, but someone on our team left, so I left because they said you don't get counted for it.
Yeah.
But I can't join a new one because if to join a new one I have to abandon match, which will then count as a forfeit.
But we'll just AFK then.
Exactly. I'm just gonna play dogfight in the middle of it. That's crazy.
So I remember in Warcraft people going, "Oh, we'll kick you from the group." I'm like, dude, I'm a tank and a healer. I can get another group in 10 seconds. I don't care. And even the chicken time, you're like, well, then I'm just gonna go and have a piss, and by the time I'm done, I'm done.
Rejoin match to avoid abandonment penalties. What? But
if someone
you just told
else
me that I'm
leaves
not going to get
first,
penalties. The fuck game?
Your leaving is separate from other people leaving for that game.
Yes, but it said you can leave now because no one else is, because the people have left.
That's really silly.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Okay, Max, out of curiosity, what's your control setup? Like just
Xbox.
Okay, but what's accelerate?
Right trigger.
Okay, and can you describe that to me? Like, you pull the trigger in, and you go...
Whoosh.
Whoosh. And if you pull the trigger gently, how do you go?
Slowly whoosh.
Okay. Bear in mind the pulling the trigger slowly part. So we're going to go to the aerial atoms, which are as close as you
We'll be thrown out of the game yet again.
Yeah, every time I go back to the menu, you get thrown out. That's just... There's no way to sort of continue.
Have you got voice sound suppression on, noise suppression on?
Don't... Yes, I do. Because when I do that, you probably struggle to hear me. We'll do the Silverstone National, which is fairly short. So this is a very light rear-wheel drive car with about 500 horsepower, about half as much as the previous one. So be aware. Oh wait, we are starting. No, this game's up.
I'm ready.
Sorry, you're not ready. Aerials are joined. So yeah, this one. Don't keep your foot down all the way around the corner unless you really want to just turn around and see people.
Oh shit!
Sorry, you're in.
Okay, I got in.
You're in. So this is cool. This one is
the aerial.
Special. I saw one of these for sale at my local garage. 22.
Wait, is it an aerial atom?
Aerial atom, yeah, 22,500.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh. Remember, headlights on.
How?
You should in VR. You need headlights on. You can't read the display very well.
Green, green, green.
We have 1, we have 2, we have 3. I raced one of these once. I saw one on the road on a Sunday afternoon. I raced it in my Impreza. Didn't win.
No, you didn't. You didn't race on the
It's the
public
wrong
roads, did
version
you,
of
Adam?
racing one.
Adam, you
no,
did not
no,
race on the
no.
public roads.
I don't think you understand, Esmia. It's like he just had a warp button. He pressed and disappeared, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
oh my
Or was it an
god.
atom?
Huh? Yeah, an aerial atom. One of these.
Yeah.
One of the 500 horsepower V8s with aero. I was like, come on then. He just like, wow. This thing has bike levels of performance, but not braking. Hi guys, I'm just going to take the slightly wide corner there.
Adam, but not braking. So it's bike levels of performance then.
Oh, Max, that's it. A little bit. Yeah, I can see you wheel spinning. By the way, there, Max. Like smoke pours off the wheels. It's awesome.
You weren't talking to me, were you?
No, I was just behind Max, and he lost control a bit, but I could see he wasn't let go of the accelerator, so he's spinning harder and harder, and then smoke starts to pour out from tyres as they lose traction. I have no idea how fast I'm supposed to go around this corner, though, so I am definitely all over the place.
We're getting told off by the race director this time, right?
Told off for what, sorry?
We're getting told off by the race director this time.
What did you do wrong?
I'm saying I'm not getting told off.
Oh, you're not? Oh, right, sorry. That's a good start. Whoa, yeah, like that. That's what Max did. Wait, contact? That's not fair. As Mia spun out, I slammed on the brakes, I hit her, I get into trouble. What's that about?
Stop hitting people.
What was the solution? The only solution there would be to have a jump button.
Well, Rocket League, you mean?
Yes.
That was rather entertaining to witness.
So Adam,
Yeah.
you can't even do a dogfight because it won't allow you to rejoin unless you abandon, which then gives you a losing thingy.
Well, yeah, but you might as well just give me a loss and it begins with another match.
Yeah, but it's bullshit.
There have been
So
lots of
stupid.
complaints about that because, say, if anyone on your team quits or the other team, that means that you're relying on the losing team hanging around to the bitter end, which they just won't do.
Yeah, the rank thing's bollocks. It just doesn't make any sense.
Welcome to ranked gaming.
Yeah, but in Rocket League you can
no,
forfeit,
it's-
and that counts as a loss.
Oh,
That's fine.
thank you.
Then you go and do another one. But I
Thank you.
don't-
I'm gonna go play Rocket League now. You mentioned it. I was just thinking
Maximum Drifto. No,
maximum drifto.
I'm getting the hang of it. Yeah, it's from Break Over Grid.
Nice one. That was the fastest lap of the race.
I really
It's also an achievement in, I want to say Dirt 3 or Dirt... it's one of the Dirt games.
very probably.
Or maybe it's like Dorito.
Yeah, that's in Dora. I've just noticed, so now I've done a couple of laps, I'm beginning to notice the braking boards. So I should probably pay more attention to those.
I'm sorry, what?
The braking boards. 300, 200, 150, 150. So you can judge your braking zone a little bit better, easier than just trying to memorize the landmarks.
Oh my fucking god, you're right.
But they're the corners you have to really brake for. Yeah, I can see the braking boards now. I can't read them. 200.
Nearing the end of the race now, just one lap to go. Bring it back to us.
Alright, I'm getting the hang of drifting this. Whoa, no, I'm not. I'm at the 5.5 litres of fuel. How is the pad control, by the way, Mac? I've never tried it, but I said this was an Xbox game as well, so I assume it's pretty good.
That's okay, yeah. I suck at steering.
The car is a tricksy one, I will admit that. But a lot of it is the moment it starts to kick out, you need to let off the accelerator. The moment it's even a slight bit of oversteer, you need to kill the power. Right, I'm going to let the AI finish off the race. I'm just going to go and grab a drink. Because I am sweaty. Oh, very sweaty.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm starting to pull up a lot of sweat.
Come back and someone's in at my desktop. And there we go. I have returned.
Say again?
Oh, hold on. I have returned, but my headphones on. Yeah, there we go.
So, do you ever get your key thing figured out?
Malcolm, I guess he's just waiting to hear back from them, which will probably take about 6 weeks, knowing.
Oh, my key. Yeah, I'm not having anything from them. Not yet.
Because I've got an extra I can hand you.
I mean, to be honest, it won't really make too much difference now anyway, because it would take me like a while to download it anyway.
I have a black screen rather than my VR. I don't. Any game that doesn't let me press Alt F4 is a naughty game. Ah, there we go. Now I've got... where's my mouse cursor? So I'm having to, like... If you can probably see on the stream, I'm having to lift up my headset. Ah, so now I've got one sensor decided that it's not there. Oh. General device problem. Brilliant. Steam. Play. So it doesn't help that when I get kicked out of a game, after a few seconds, the next thing that happens is my Oculus boots up and I get taken to my house, and you can't see it on stream. My house is full of furniture and mini games I can play, and this beautiful angelic choir starts up and I'm like, stop it! I don't want to be in this, I wanted to play a game! Every single one of the VR ecosystems has something similar. They've all got create online game. There we go. I've created. I'll just say it again.
A lounge environment.
A house. You can tweak it. But the thing is, I being a developer, I have quite a lot of VR headsets. The game's up now, so I have my Steam house. I have my Oculus house, and I have my Windows Mixed Reality house. It's like I didn't even want my first one, let alone 2 more. And if you really think I'm going to sit there in VR and customize my house, at least with the Steam one, you can unlock stuff in games. So that's pretty cool. But
yeah, I know, it's awesome. And then if you go into other environments, you can unlock stuff there. Like if I go over to the Thames, I can unlock some stuff.
We have 3.
What does render frames ahead mean?
It will. You get slightly increased latency, but slightly more resilience to drop frames. So it will look smoother, but you get more latency. Not probably neither of which to the point where a human being can notice them, but that is a thing.
It might help with like streaming or something. I don't know.
I'm getting crazy high frame rates out of this according to Steam.
It's quite an old game.
Yeah, how do I make it be sensible?
VSync on?
I've done that, but I haven't been able to apply it. Oh, restart. Okay.
Oh, if you've got an AMD card, you can just force it.
Oh, wait a minute. I guess you guys don't want to have me stream my desktop. That wouldn't make any sense, would it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I fixed it now. You know, I got a 24-hour ban from Twitch once for streaming my desktop for 8 hours. I'm like...
I remember that.
I've got, what it is, 5,000 followers on Twitch. Do you think I got 5,000 followers by streaming my desktop regularly? Obviously, it was a mistake, but I couldn't even contact anyone. They just said, you have been banned for violating the rules for 24 hours. And I'm like, what have I done? Like, what have I done? And then I contact them on Twitter, and they're like, the details of your violation were in your email. I'm like, they're not. And I wasn't going to admit to them I think I knew, but I said to them, if you don't tell me what I've done wrong, quite importantly, I'm just going to do it again, because I don't know what I did. It's just insane that's how they do it. But by the time I actually managed to find out what it probably was, it was too late. The ban was already up. But it was weird. Like, do you think I genuinely got this many followers by just, often streaming my desktop? Because that's not how it works.
Yeah, and they have been kind of ambiguous for other things. If you're ambiguous, you don't have to set out rules, and people don't go edge to the limits of them.
What happened about that guy, Dr. Demented? Did we find out what it was?
What?
The guy who got banned from Twitch.
Okay, mate, focus on the lights. Nothing else matters now. Let's get a clean getaway to defend that pole position.
Twitch just wanted to wiggle out of the agreement.
But he pointed out that even if they ban him, they still have to pay him. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, he was, if they don't pay him, he's just going to sue them. Whoa, that was a very risky maneuver. Oh man, VR is amazing. Being able to hold on my shoulder and seeing you guys right there is just wonderful. I remember when Track IR was the dog's bollocks as well, and this is just, a similar sort of idea, but times 100. I think you get also limited pits, yes. So I'm entering the pits at 90 miles an hour, there we go. I have a drive-through penalty. Where's my biscuits? So this is the difference between Live for Speed in this game. In Live for Speed, if you drive through the pits too quickly for your penalty, it just makes you do it again. Whereas here, it slows you down for the pits.
I don't know, maybe it's just seen Shafu some shonky move, I don't know about
that. I managed to get out just in front of someone.
I think I broke a nail. Stupidest thing to say, but yeah, I think it did. On the shifters.
You actually broke a nail, but you're being sarcastic. Like, I've overtaken you and won, but I've broken a nail. From now on, I vote, and I think it's just majority rules, that you have to change your nickname to a Penelope Pitstop after that comment.
I wouldn't have had Mia down as a sort of lady who has a girly girl.
But she has nails.
Oh, well, I don't wear fakes and I don't wear polish because I've got clubbed fingers.
But you do have nails.
Well, clubbed nails. Oh, yeah, most people do.
So who's happened first? Get back in. Oh, I keep hitting a lot more cones than I think I should be. As I said, I have begun my first
Haha, recovered.
On my slippery slope or to have proper motion racing set up. I bought a transducer. It's all downhill from here, I'm afraid.
What's a transducer?
You're currently setting the fastest lap of the
Imagine a
race.
subwoofer with no cone. Alexa, stop. A subwoofer with no cone. So you attach something and it shakes. So when I go over the rumble strip where I get a gear change, I bet a clunk through my chair. And then you can get two of them. And then when you hit the left rumble strip or the right rumble strip, the left or the right hand side chair your chair, then you can get four of them. And then that's compatible upwards with your motion platform actually. That's the that's cheap. I think the transducer I got was 30 quid, and I've already got an amp, so and I've already got a spare sound card, so it won't. It's only cost me 30 quid. That's my justification. I'm sticking to that. So I mentioned those racing pedals, the 2007 pound one.
Nearing the end of the race now, just one lap to
out,
go.
you can
Bring
get
it back
a
to
car
us.
and get it insured and MOT'd and on track for less money. And chuck the car away again when you're done, rather than buy a set of these pedals.
If you don't buy the pedals and throw them away, do you?
No, but it's that's just ridiculous money. This is what I said to you when you said,
I mean, how hard is it to pull a car apart and have use the pedals out of the car?
No, that's not how it works. It's not that they are real pedals. It's all the force feedback systems in it, progressive braking, anti-lock brake simulation, all that stuff. Plus, they look nice and they're super high quality and super low volume. So, but yeah, that is very expensive.
Did I leave that cone there?
Maybe. I hit it. Whoopsie. I get the hang of drifting this bad boy.
Yeah, I've done it a few times. I tell you, this is quite the workout, though.
I know. The snow runner's even worse because I have it cranked up to maximum force feedback.
Yeah, mine gets pretty bad. SnowRunner, I'm just constantly fighting the wheel.
Oh wait, hold on! I won.
And I love it.
What the fuck? I won. Then I hit go back to pit box, and that says I've retired.
Yeah, because I spun around.
No, I've been kicked out because I retired after I won.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know.
But it still says that I'm in second. But race complete. Yeah, it says you
retired.
You're first.
Well, I'm retired. I'm first.
No, you're still first. Oh, here I come to the pit box.
Pit box.
Pit box, not tit box.
Oh my god, go away, big thing in front of me.
I'm just curious. I'm going to let the session time tick down. I'm curious what it does. That might have actually just been our... Because we can do a race weekend where you do a sighting laps, then you do your qualifying, and then you do 3 sessions on the same track. You actually do it properly.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Or,
I used to miss doing complete events.
Oh, right. So if we wait, we don't get kicked out the lobby. I apologise. I didn't realise that was how it worked. Same again, something different, something more, faster, slower. Happy just to continue to learn it.
Something nicer.
Nicer.
Well, it's a bit too
Nicer,
sort of like
that thing's
you're off.
nice as it gets.
No.
Okay, something different.
Okay. An Audi A1.
Okay.
Quattro.
All right, time for me to do donuts in the whatever lane.
No, Quattro is 4-wheel drive. That's Audi's 4-wheel drive system's called Quattro.
Yeah, it just means you do donuts in reverse.
Wait, Max, do you remember Quattro drinks? They didn't do them for very long. It's four fruit flavoured drinks. Like Kiora, but less racist.
Never had them. Saw them.
I don't think they didn't. I wonder what years they were around. Okay, headlights on. Oh, this car's so rubbish. Oh, SB, look at the back seats. That's terrible.
I'm sorry, what back seats?
I know.
Green. Go.
So same track, much slower car. And 4-wheel drive, not rear. Oh, there's somebody to my left. Right even. Max,
This thing does
Max,
not
it's an
rev very
analog
high.
joystick. I can see you going left, right, click. Gently.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm way back in the back here and I'm watching it. Oh god.
It's a really hard thing to do, actually. It really is, because you have joysticks. I linked you a thing I can 3D print you, by the way, to turn an Xbox One joystick into a steering wheel, which is a very neat little design. That's one of those things that you have these joysticks with hugely accurate analog, and you just go left, left, center. So instead of putting it halfway, you just tick it repeatedly into the housing. I do too, don't get me wrong. Blue's off. No, Blue's back. Is this going to be a full speed corner in this car? Oh, no, it isn't. No, it really isn't. No. I was like, this feels slow. I could probably take it full speed, but no. Oh, there goes Max.
We're all together on this one.
Yeah, because this is a lot easier than the last car, so we're all making less mistakes. And in my case, I'm just slowly trying around the corner, not trying to ram Max. Don't forget, when we played Live for Speed, we weren't all together until we'd all done the track a bunch of times. And we're all not just going, oh shit, that's a 20 mile an hour corner, not a 100 mile an hour corner. So we've all now learned this track a bit. All apart from me, apparently. Oh. Too fast. But yeah, being able to check over my shoulder to make sure I'm not about to cut somebody up is just sublime. It really is.
Understeer.
Yeah, it's an Audi. What do you expect? So this is not a full speed corner. Oh, we've lost Schalke. He's made a boo-boo.
Really?
I think so. I thought you were in the yellow. Oh no, there he is. Yeah, I can see you now. That's alright. Comes Max.
Beep beep, out of the way. Coming through. No racing line.
There's a horn button. I'm just curious how you're going to take this corner. Oh, interesting. That was pretty good. Actually, I just slam on not to hit you.
I'm just following the arrows on the tarmac.
That's the fastest lap of the race. Great lap.
Too fast. God, this car's everywhere.
I'm on the wrong side of the car.
Yeah, it's an Audi.
There's something in the UK the right way round.
Say again?
That seems to be your explanation on everything wrong with this car.
Well, yeah, it is an Audi, let's be honest. But yeah, if you drive the British cars, they're on the right-hand side, and the crap cars are on the left-hand side. Oops, redlined it. This is going to be a close race, actually.
Strong pace. Great job.
Oh, too fast, too fast. Looks alright. Esme managed to break from the corner that time. Oh wow, you guys have just disappeared up the far cliff. My Esme disappeared a whole 30 metres behind me.
You're mistaking me with Schalke again.
No, you're in the blue one.
Yeah. I'm third.
Oh, okay, then I'm mistaking you for Schalke again. Max is right up my arse. Not in the good way either. I'm more or less driving this with half an eye on the road and the rest of it on my rearview mirror, making sure I'm in the front of Max. Oh, that was close. That was 3
Cannot
cars.
work out to drift.
Hold boost. Press boost. And let go of boost. And press it again, hold it while steering, then let go of it.
From start to finish.
Yep, that's what I've done.
Pristine paintwork. Hey.
We were all within 8 seconds of each other there.
Yep.
Right, so something slightly less, but the good thing about cars like that is it's the slower cars mean that when you make a mistake,
Something slightly less Audi.
I was thinking about the BAC mono.
That sounds fun.
Wait, do you know what the BAC mono is?
Yeah, it's in fucking Forza.
It's a road B car. In fact, you ordered the BAC mono from Forza. It's a real shame that Forza doesn't have VR support because it's got so many awesome cars and everything,
right?
but none of them do. Not Forza 7 hasn't, so that surprises me. The closest you can get is to play it on virtual desktop, which gives you some of the feel of it, but not. Oh wait, someone just joined. Right at the last second then. We have 5 people in the session. Let's just ram him till he quits. Like when we gang up on someone in squadrons. Just surround him, just like all 4 of us, just all the way around it. Just what's it, a rolling blockade? That's
Box formation?
That's the one. Yeah, so
it's loading for a long time.
It is loading for a long time because someone joined right at the end, didn't they?
Yep. They probably have a really crappy computer too.
No, I don't think that's it.
Is it loading the game when we are in the lobby? Ah.
Oh, maybe. I'm in?
I'm in.
What's the name of the 5th guy? Can anyone say? Dr. Elias from Schalke. Wegman something?
Wegmar or something?
Starting 3rd.
I've just left plumes of smoke behind Wegman. Then Max decided to take a very interesting and aggressive maneuver.
I got shunted by someone from behind.
Wrong target!
This one didn't catch. I left the accelerator, it didn't catch.
Bloody hell. Lots of fishtailing.
That's to say, going to pull the trigger less than all the way sometimes.
No!
Have to.
Like what kind of vehicle do you drive?
I drive vehicles with enough horsepower, you can't put your foot down all the way.
I don't. I can't afford that. And also it's a complete waste of money.
I know about 24 grand. I don't think I've ever well, I have, but not in anything less than about 4 gear. It's just terrifying. A couple of times in the 2nd down the slip road, a bunch of times in 3rd on the motorway, never in 1st.
So is this supposed to be simulation-y real?
No.
Like, you know,
this is
falling off the road and that?
Middle of the road at most.
Car spins.
Like liver speed is very realistic. This is.
He left.
And this is. It's simmy enough so you don't think it's an arcade game, but I mean, I'm doing drifts here and I'm throwing the car around in a way that liver speed can just go. And I mean, if you've got, I don't know what aids you've got them. If you've got traction control and stability off,
I don't know.
Then
I don't know.
If you've got those on, you won't spin out. You can spin your foot flat to the floor. The computer won't let you.
In that case, I probably have gotten turned off, but I don't know why. I haven't gotten turned on.
It might be. I think I've got realistic driving aids set. So if this car doesn't have traction control in real life, you might be able to turn it off.
I haven't touched a damn thing.
I can now reliably drift. God.
It's not all that though, is it?
As a support, getting out of Compton might be.
Remember, when you're drifting, you're flying in a straight line. Bear that in mind.
Yeah, but it means you can then stop drifting, and then boost in a different direction quickly.
Yes.
As long as you don't use all of your boost.
Yes. You probably want the slam engines, or what the equivalent is to the rebel side. Whoa, it seems twitchy. But in reality, you don't ever put your foot down flat to the floor unless the car's in a straight line, because you'll end up facing the other way.
I'm not even doing that. I'm just touching the accelerator and just going over place.
Yeah, this one doesn't seem to catch. When I let off the accelerator, it doesn't grip again. Oh, it's got no aero. Yeah, it's got no rear wing. That's why. They've gone with the cheap way AC on it. It's me. Oh god! If it's me, I spun off left. I spun off right.
I'm stuck in the middle with you.
Hey, wait a minute. What happened? I was expecting to block you, and you just I looked down and just saw your car inside my chest.
I'm amazed at how well I held that drift though.
By the way, like you and I just piled around the corner like lunatics and crashed. Max just steadily just drove right past us.
I like the hand animations, that's good.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, I drifted around half the corner then, that was awesome. And then it all went wrong. It's me hit the curb, that was wrong. Ah. I'm surprised Schalke hasn't gone past us, we keep spinning.
I need to keep my jerk low.
I swear it feels like it's gonna work, and then and then suddenly you just lose it the other direction.
You are overcorrecting. So the sim rig, or this.
No, that's the problem. I'm not correcting at all. I'm just letting it do its own damn thing.
The sim controller I bought, by the way, also can control fans. It can blow fans on me. And the comment was, blow air in your face just like a real F1 driver. And I was sort of going, can I really buy 200 miles an hour fans? And if I can, I don't actually blow them on my face either. It's a nicely balanced car though. If you can get a drift on, it's actually really, yeah, and then too much.
There you go, Max. Little speed boost for you.
Thank you. I'll just waste it over here in the gravel trap, shall I?
Yeah, this is a very unforgiving car. There's no snapback. It just goes into a slide and then that's it. You've then coming back.
Yeah.
But you've got to give the game a full 10 out of 10 for cars that handle differently. Lots of game I played, it's like they really don't feel different. This does not feel like that Audi at all. It doesn't feel like the Ginetta we did earlier either.
Onko go bang!
Onko's expensive getting around that.
Recovery practice paid off.
Great job. You were the best out there today. First class.
Your practice paid off and what?
I got third. Gained a position.
Hey.
By patiently just recovering fast.
Well, I mean, I was trying to run like a loon, but I mean, I did come in first, but not through any dint of reliability. Just primarily just repeatedly having a go at it. Right, something less silly.
We kept trying to max out that entire corner, and every single time losing it.
There we go. Ford Escort.
Oh, okay.
70s Ford Escort.
Yeah.
Rear-wheel drive though, but only a 1600cc engine, and probably weighs
only.
Yeah, well, 1600cc is quite small these days. It probably does weigh 1.5 tons. And the BSC Mono, I think, is a 2-litre turbo supercharged. This looks so... I've been in these cars. That's amazing. Right, ready?
Green, green, green.
One. Oh, yeah, this one's still rear-wheel drive, a little bit oversteer, but much slower with it.
I like oversteer more than I like understeer, so acceptable in my books.
Go! Oh, fuck.
Way,
Sorry.
that was nice.
I braked and didn't do enough. There wasn't much I could do, you were just in the middle of the track. So remember, you're no longer in a £500,000 track toy. You're in a 1970s excuse for a performance car. So a little bit slower around all the corners. As you're going wide. Apart from Schalke, who is slow and steady, wins the day.
They all have the same bloody problem, don't they?
What?
It's easy to take them off the track, hard to get them back on the track.
In this case, both this car and the last car are rear-wheel drive cars. So if you accelerate too hard around a corner, they will want to spin. So gently on the accelerator. When you straighten the car up.
Sorry.
Front-wheel drive cars don't suffer from that. They suffer from other issues. Oh my god, not that one.
Thanks for the kick in the pants.
But essentially, unless the car is straight, I mean, it's not the car being straight, it's the weight being distributed. Unless the car is fairly straight, be wary of full throttle.
Yay, we won!
You won, well done.
A ranked battle.
What rank have we got? Or what rank have you, like, I've done my rank battle, but I don't know what rank we are.
I've not done my rank battle. I think this is probably my 4th or something, because everyone just craps out and leaves. Yeah, 4 on it.
Much too fast.
You mean too slow?
No, too fast. Then too slow, but only because I sped off way being too slow fast. Now you on the other hand, Esmir, that was too fast, that was too much welly. I saw you just spin off. I'm impressed by this. A 1970s Ford Cosworth with 30,000 miles.
Yeah, that was my steering was wrong.
Steering, yeah, not too much lead foot.
It was not too much lead foot.
Wrong steering.
I let it go. And it just swung to the right.
So one of my best bits about videos, when I do screw up, when I come in on the track, I can actually look down the track and make sure it's clear. I mean, with Max and Shark back on the track, I know for a fact they are a huge hazard because they can't easily look, and you won't think to remember the buttons, you'll just drive like that. But in VR, I always check that I'm not going to hit something. And that's really cool. But my only real complaint about the VR in this game is the wing mirrors are terrible. That's too fast again. Now you can actually drift these.
No, don't downshift in that corner.
Oh! Max is flailing, put me off. Gently, gently. More haste, less speed.
Rubbish.
One of these days, I will get that damn corner right.
Shortcut!
Are you sure that's a shortcut?
Yeah.
I think this is the last lap, so I don't think I'm going to overtake against me, but I have posted this to them.
You don't even dent the arm code.
No, there's no.
You put a dirty mark on it, that's it.
I don't think any game's really a deformable road geometry. That's quite rare. I can't think of any off my head. Not racing games.
Right, Mud Runner. That's racing, isn't it?
Can you dump the damage arm code?
damage stuff, don't you?
Yeah. I'm not disagreeing. I just don't think I've noticed it. If you can. Here's Mia. Put you up.
You're just confusing us.
What's confusing you? Oh,
You are confusing me for other drivers.
it's very
There's a bloke on his phone here.
Huh?
I'm looking at a bloke on the phone here, and he's hiding his jacket, chatting away to someone. And the bloke with some really cool 80s glasses. Yapping away.
Yeah, I think I've got all of that turned off. Performance. It's VR.
Yeah.
Damn, that car is much slower than it looks.
The grass doesn't feel like grass, and the gravel doesn't feel like gravel. Interesting. We still drive on them, you know.
In reality, it's very hard to drive on gravel. Like gravel
Yeah.
traps, you know, the car just stops. Whereas
Yeah.
grass is very, very hard. I mean, certainly on race tyres, you know, they don't have much grip at all.
Yeah.
Right, my AI is trying to overtake you, Shalka. What on earth? My AI has just cut you up. This isn't me, I'm sorry. Can you see me, Shalka, looking back at you?
I must switch us outside and inside the cockpit.
That is so awesome. Right, should we do a kart race then? And then I think it's probably time for bed.
It is unbelievable anyway.
Karting
Sounds
is
good to me.
That's the
karting
kind
is
of job we're looking for. Great driving.
a special kind of insanity. But as I said, the thing about karting, don't touch the brakes on a corner. Just clench, and it's usually just fine.
Clench.
Clench. just let off the accelerator. Just coast around the corner. Just a little bit of clench. Which is right at the top, I think. So 250cc supercart. So these are go-karts, proper go-karts.
Have we lost Max?
I don't know, I can't say.
Yeah, I think he
Press wrong
said.
Oh, we will nip back
Max
to the menu
is-
then.
Oh, so don't do it on my account. I'm really sorry. I don't want to.
Oh, alright then.
Alright.
After that, yeah, well, we'll see you tomorrow for, I don't know, what? Might play that one that Malcolm didn't play. Doesn't look like going to a game kart. Hollow,
Green, green, green.
Hollow ground, I need wing mirrors. I need wing mirrors. Oh my god, I keep checking. Esme, if you look down, you can even see the brake discs and the brake calipers on the front, on the right wheel well. Which is super awesome. I can even see the brake lines going through the brakes. I have no idea how fast it is. I can hear engines right now, but I can't see anything because there's no brake mirrors. Doing 240 kilometers an hour in this car.
Nice one. Good first lap.
Remember you had an accident this
What's that in real money? 160?
Yeah. I think if I've done 1.65. But this feels it. This feels like I'm in fucking Knight Rider at these speeds.
Well, I'll take it like that.
99.
Oh god. I've got the Fleet Battles thing, but it's in the map where it's just in the air and there's no one there.
You're over Yavin.
This, yeah. Yeah.
The one where there's no cover.
Yeah.
Yavin. Yavin 4 was the site of the original Death Star battle. This whole thing Yavin 4. How do you not know this stuff? Seriously.
Not a nerd. I mean, not as much as you.
Random debris in the road?
It's not random, I left it there. So Kohaka, these are 250cc supercars. These have aero. Like, high-end go-karting is insane. But if you I mean, you can see that if I have an accident, I'm dead. It's not just, ooh, that hurt, but this bit will bisect me into 2 bits. Oh, corner. That's a little V-twin there. I think it's in line 2 actually. Revs to like 14,000 RPM. That's the awesome noise. Oh man, I haven't seen anyone all race.
The race director's given you a warning.
You haven't heard turning your head behind you.
Respecting track limits. Keep it between the white lines.
Now I've been told off. I'm speed limit for 10 seconds. Nope, so no one caught me up. Malcolm, I don't know if you saw earlier, the sim setup I was looking at, the piece of software, they have the support for the standard game, but they also introspect variables out of the executables, so games that don't have support. Did you see the list of games that people have asked for support for?
Was that to me?
Oh,
Yes,
what the
yeah.
hell?
Oh, squadrons.
Snow Runner.
Yeah.
That'd
Was
be
that
awesome.
you on the list?
I know, it was already there, but I'm like, oh wow, yeah, this is Mud Runner is one of their most requested games. But it's not just motion stuff. It's it. I should be able to feel rumble strips. Like my chair will vibrate when I hit rumble strips in this game, which would be amazing.
Nice overtake.
Great win. You nailed it
It was
today. Brilliant
quite
driving.
close for a long time.
Wow, you two were neck and neck. I was only 6 seconds ahead. Right, I want to do more, but I am feeling definitely a bit towards the green, shall we say. So we'll, yeah, well, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I quite like the look of that game that Malcolm recommended. I've totally forgotten the name of. Hallow Night? Hallow Ground?
Dark Hallow?
Dark Hallow, that's
Something like that. Is that it?
Yeah. So yeah, we will.
Yeah, I might give that a go before bed.
Or think. Well, look like it's quite a long and involved game. So what I might do is just complete the tutorial offline because I'm so sick of doing tutorials online. But yeah, I will stop here and I'll take that off and then that off. I'll put that back on. It's nice to hear you guys again, and I will leave the stream chat tonight. Thank you for keeping company. Hope you enjoyed. Whichever will get a little bit better, apart from me. Everybody else get a little bit better at racing games than they were, and in my case, just getting a little bit worse. But that's what I inspired. And yeah, well, see you tomorrow.